So he's been one of, if not the leading voice that's brought the mysteries and excitement of the universe into our living rooms. And next month, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson will bring his tour to Hard Rock Live in Wheatland. And this morning, guess what? He joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us. Really a pleasure.
Very, very happy to be here with you this morning. Thanks for having me.
So we know that your 2026 tour has already kicked off. You were in Los Angeles. So what do you enjoy most about these live in-person shows?
Well, first, I'm amazed every single time that thousands of people would come and listen to an astrophysicist talk for 2 hours. I will never grow accustomed to that. I just want you to know.
Bingo card, huh?
And so what happens is, it's not so much a tour. When I'm invited to a town, to a theater, I give them a list of a dozen, maybe 15 possible topics, and they pick one. And so in any given trip that I take for multiple theaters, I could be giving just as many different talks. In this particular case, they picked the topic cosmic collisions. Oh. And there's no end of things that go bump in the night from, colliding galaxies, our multiverses colliding. We have colliding stars, asteroids colliding, taking out the dinosaurs, maybe us. And so it is chock full of visuals, some video that I have of simulations of the end of the world. And so I look forward to a fun night.
I think they invited the right guy. I got to imagine the idea of AI is probably one of those things that you've been asked about. I got to ask you this. Do you use it? What would you possibly even ask AI or ChatGPT or anything like that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So every time I've asked ChatGPT something that I knew well, it's right about 85% of the time. And the 15% of the time, it just didn't get it. It was, because you know how it works. These large language models, they assemble words that have statistically appeared together, put there by people who might not be experts. So it scares me how people might use it for the truth. And so I use it as a guide. It's fun when you get it to do art and things, but no, I'd rather use machines in the service of my body, but I don't want machines to be in the service of my mind. Oh. That's mine.
Man, see, I knew he was going to get philosophical on us. Okay, so here's the thing. So I brought up the AI thing as a prompt because I'm not going to lie. I asked AI this morning, what would you ask Neil deGrasse Tyson? So I'm going to ask you some of the questions here. You can go ahead and reply. So
bring it on.
Which planet would be the worst roommate, and what would be its worst habit?
Oh, definitely Venus. Venus is 900 degrees Fahrenheit on its surface, a runaway greenhouse effect. You can cook a 16-inch pizza on the windowsill in 3 seconds. That's how hot it is. Venus would be annoying, hot, has sulfuric acid clouds. Venus, worst roommate ever.
Man, always messing with the thermostat, I guess. Okay, so what's the one space fact that you drop at parties when you want people to slowly back away?
Back away in awe or back away in fear?
Maybe one of each.
Okay. No, the idea that the molecules and the atoms of our body are traceable to the crucibles of high-mass stars that manufactured them in their cores, exploded, scattered that enrichment across the galaxy, enabling future star systems to have things other than stars themselves, such as planets and even life. And when you do that, oh my gosh, we get to say that not only are we alive in the universe is alive within us.
I'm not backing away at all.
That borders on the spiritual. Yeah, you'll take a step back and contemplate that one for a bit.
Well, trust me, that'll stay with me today. Okay, I know you're a foodie, so I'm going to have you get out on this last one here. If you had to explain dark energy using only food metaphors, what dish are we talking about?
Wow. Okay. Oh, it would have to see dark. Do you say dark energy or dark matter?
Dark matter.
Dark matter.
Dark energy. I'm sorry, dark energy. Dark energy.
Okay, so dark energy is this mysterious pressure in the vacuum of space. We can't see it, we can't taste it, but we can measure its effect. And its effect is to expand the universe beyond anything gravity could restrain. And so, dark energy would be like ptomaine poisoning in your food. You don't know it's there, you're just eating it and you're eating your food. And then 30 minutes later, expansive
Wow. Oh, man.
digestive disruption like no other. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can tell you what, you've definitely been a guest like no other. So Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, thank you so much for your time and enjoy your speaking engagements as you make your way
Can I
across
slip
the
something in real quick? I know you're on a schedule. I was at a party, 12 people or so, fancy party with servers and things. There's a guy next to me, low 30s, a little geeky. He said, Neil, do you think we've been visited by aliens? So that's a fine question at a cocktail party. I don't have a problem. I start answering. He's not looking at me. He's looking down at his smartphone. And I thought this was rude. After about a minute of this, I said, are you paying attention to me? He said, oh, I asked ChatGPT how you would answer that question. And I'm checking.
Wait,
so I said,
how
how am I
close was
doing? He said, you're doing fine.
Oh, wow. That's a great way to go out. All right, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, thank you so much for your time this morning.
You got it.
And again, his tour is at Hard Rock Live. That's Friday, February 20th.
I mean, hearing him describe someone as slightly geeky just made my week.
That's right. We could listen to him all
Oh my
morning
gosh.
long. Isn't he great?
Sometimes like you see somebody coming up on an interview here and you go, that's going to be a good one. In fact, I just said to you 10 minutes ago, I'm like, that's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a great one.
I way
Keeping
underplayed
that
that.
one.
Like that was just